with our first management for the day. We have Satyen Mamtora, who's the Managing Director at Transformers and Rectifiers India, joining us today. And we will be discussing three important points. One, the main point is going to be the recent order wins as well as the order book outlook going forward from here on. Q2 inflows were not that exciting. So how will that shape up is important. Then, are they going to be maintaining their revenue guidance of 2,600 crores? And the third point, will the margins improve from here on? What is the outlook there? Good afternoon, sir. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today. And, let's just get started with overall in terms of the order that you have received. This is a 390 crore approximately order from Gujarat Energy Transition Corporation. Now, could you provide more color in terms of the types of transformers that will be there? And how does the margin profile for this order actually shape up versus what the company is at?
So good afternoon, Vinny and Ekta. So these transformers are mostly EHV transformers, extra high voltage transformers. This will be mainly produced in our Mamtora plant. And the order outlook for the remaining of the year is we will be closing at around 8,000 crores of unexecuted orders book this year.
Okay, 8,000 crores is your unexecuted order book that you'll say by the end of the year is what we're expecting.
By the end of the year.
Yes, by FY26 end is 8,000 crores. You've spoken about it, so you're maintaining that as well. I want to understand, your margin profile for this order. Is it high margin side of an order that's come in?
No, it is approximately the same margin, around 15 to 16%. So there is no change in the margins.
Okay, 15 to 16%. And order inflow, sir, when I just look at it on a year-on-year basis, in Q2, we've seen obviously that reduction coming in. You've maintained your guidance. So then, what is the reason for the decline in order inflow in Q2? And you expect a sharp pickup then in Q3 and Q4, right?
Yes, that is correct. We will expect a sharp pickup in Q3 and Q4. The order inflow basically is one of our management decisions that we have taken, that we should not be taking orders beyond 18 to 24 months. And whatever orders that we are going to get now is 18 months from first quarter of 27.
Okay, got it. So, Mr. Mamtora, you're expecting how much are you expecting in the second half when it comes to order inflows?
Close to around 4,000 crores, ma'am.
Okay, incrementally you're expecting around 4,000 crores, and it would be in this timeline of completion that you just spoke about. Yeah. You're sticking to your guidance for the entire year, which is around 3,500 odd crores in terms of total revenue, margins of around 17 to 18%. What would it be predicated on? Can you tell us what the second half is looking like?
We have corrected our margins in the last meeting. Our margins are now between 2,500 to 2,600 crores. And that is revenue between 2,500 and 2,600 crores, and margins will be around 15 to 16%.
This is for the full year FY26, right?
This is for the full year to FY26.
Okay, so you're expecting a lower, why are you expecting your margins to probably dip by around 100 to 200 basis points?
Not dip. It should retain around Q1 levels.
Okay, retain around Q1 levels. Sir, since we have you with us, we would like to just get an update with regards to the World Bank issue. If you could just apprise us of the latest.
So we have until January to give a reply to World Bank. And we are in the process of providing an appropriate reply to the World Bank. And the matter should be resolved in a very short time.
In a very short time means, can you give us a timeline, maybe by the end of this quarter?
Once we reply to the World Bank, they will again come back to us. And it is a to and fro process of what is going to happen. So it will take, I think by end quarter one, FY27, we should be clear about what is happening.
Clear about the expectation is that you will not be debarred anymore.
No, we won't be debarred anymore.
Okay.
That's what our expectation is. But let's see how the replies and what is the response from the replies to this.
Okay. So you're already in talks over there and you've sent your explanation as well. Just circling back on the 2,600 crore revenue guidance here, was there any challenge in terms of execution that are still there, or that is now all on track?
So there is a little shortfall in terms of availability of raw material like CTC and bushings, because of which we could not, in Q2 also we could not maintain the pace that we wanted to maintain.
Sure.
And as you are aware that our backward integration plants are also coming in to play 12 to 15 months. Once those come into play, things will be much easier for us in terms of realization and also in terms of revenue for the organization.
Okay. And so currently, what is the capacity utilization that is the company is working at? Also, like you mentioned, right, new facilities are being commissioned. The Moraya is also a facility that you all are looking at in terms of expansion. So give us an update on that as well, no?
So Moraya will take around 6 months to complete the expansion there. There we are expanding the test facilities and some of the movement areas for storage of transformers. That is one, and the plant utilization should be around 65 to 68%, ma'am.
Okay, 65 to 68% is the plant utilization. And all these capacities which you all are adding will come in by FY27 or anything coming in FY26 as well?
Changodar plant should be available to us in the last month of FY26.
Okay. All right. Mr. Mamtora, don't mean to probe too much, but just wanted to circle back on the World Bank issue. If you could just explain to us why there was this debarment which took place?
There were certain issues that had come up, and we did not get the documents in time, for which they wanted us to reply. And once we found those documents, we are now giving them an appropriate reply on this issue.
So it's more of a procedural issue,
yes, it is more
linked to documents.
Yes, ma'am.
So it would probably be easily resolvable if the documents are correctly provided.
That's what we were working on, ma'am.
Okay. All right, Mr. Mamtora, we're going to leave it on that note. Thanks very much for joining in and speaking with us. So that's the management of transformers and rectifiers talking to CNBC-TV18. As you can see, the stock is just about lower by around 1.6%. It has been in focus on account of order wins. It secured an order worth around 390 odd crores just recently. So that's why it was in focus. We'll take a break, but up next we'll get going on our movers and shakers segment where all the key stocks in focus will be discussed. Stay tuned.